isn't just another health talk. It's your roadmap to take control, crush chronic pain, and reclaim your power. Flexed biceps. Imagine unlocking hidden strategies top experts used to reset the body, heal naturally, and build unstoppable energy. Rocket. This isn't about temporary fixes. It's about breaking chains, rewiring health, and dominating life without limits. Every secret revealed is a weapon in your arsenal to rise stronger, move faster, and conquer pain forever. Most people think pain just shows up out of nowhere. A sore back, stiff neck, or aching joint. It feels random, like bad luck. But pain isn't random. Pain is your body's signal, your built-in alarm system, telling you something deeper is wrong. The problem is, we've been trained to silence the alarm instead of fixing the fire. You feel pain, you grab a pill. You feel stiff, you push through it and hope it goes away. But what happens? The pain comes back. Sometimes it gets louder. That's the cycle most people are stuck in, and it's exhausting. The truth is, pain is rarely the root problem. It's the effect of something else. Think of it like a dashboard light in your car. When the oil light comes on, you don't put a piece of tape over it so you can't see it anymore. You look under the hood. You ask, what's causing this warning? That's exactly how we need to start viewing pain. It's not the enemy, it's the clue, and when you treat pain like the clue, not the problem, that's when you break free from chasing symptoms and start addressing the real cause. Sometimes the root is structural, like misalignments in the spine interfering with nerve flow. Sometimes it's biochemical, like inflammation fueled by diet and stress. Other times, it's mechanical, poor posture, muscle imbalances, or lack of movement. But here's the key. Until you identify and correct the true source, you'll always be stuck in that loop of temporary fixes. And temporary fixes don't restore your life. They just buy you time. What I want you to remember is this. Pain doesn't just show up to ruin your day. It shows up to guide you. If you ignore the guide, you stay stuck. If you listen to it, you open the door to real healing. And that is where the cycle finally breaks. When you really look at the body, everything connects back to one central system, the spine. It's not just a column of bones holding you upright. It's the highway for your nervous system. Every nerve that controls every organ, every muscle, every function in your body passes through that spinal column. Now, think about this. If there's even a slight misalignment, if the spine is out of balance by just a few millimeters, that nerve flow is compromised. It's like stepping on a garden hose. Water still comes out, but the flow is weak, inconsistent, and under pressure. That's what happens in your body. Most people don't realize this, but pain isn't the only result of spinal misalignment. You might feel fatigue, tension, digestive issues, even problems with focus and sleep, and never connect it back to the spine. But when the body is out of alignment, everything downstream suffers. That's why you can't just stretch or pop a pill and expect real change. You have to correct the structure to restore the flow. The beautiful part is, once alignment is restored, the body knows exactly what to do. Nerves fire properly, muscles relax, joints move freely, energy starts returning. It's not about forcing the body to heal. It's about removing the interference so healing can finally happen. And here's what's powerful. Sometimes even the smallest adjustments create the biggest transformations. But let me be clear, alignment is not just about cracking backs or chasing the feel-good moment. It's about long-term correction. It's about teaching the body how to hold that balance, how to function the way it was designed, so you're not constantly breaking down and patching yourself back together. Once the body is aligned and nerve flow is restored, there's still another major roadblock that keeps people trapped in pain, and that's inflammation. Think of inflammation as a slow, burning fire inside your body. At first, it might just smolder. You feel a little stiffness in the morning, maybe some swelling after activity, maybe brain fog or fatigue that you brush off. But over time, that fire grows and it feeds the pain cycle. The problem is, most people don't connect their daily habits to this constant flame. What you eat, how you sleep, the stress you carry, all of it can trigger inflammation. Refined carbs, sugar, processed oils, constant stress hormones, they all fuel the fire. And when that fire is burning, even the best adjustments, the best stretches, the best therapies can only do so much. The body can't fully heal if it's inflamed from the inside out. Now here's the good news. Inflammation isn't random. It's not permanent. You can calm it, you can reverse it, and you can put your body back in a state where healing actually sticks. When you cut out the foods that trigger it and focus on nutrient-dense whole foods, when you get proper rest and lower stress, you literally cool that fire down. And when the fire goes out, the body has a clear path to repair and rebuild. This is why two people with the same back issue can have completely different outcomes. One makes changes that address inflammation and they heal. The other ignores it, keeps fueling the fire, and they stay stuck. It's not just about what happens structurally. It's about creating the environment where healing is possible. Once the body is aligned and the inflammation begins to cool, the next step is movement. Movement is not optional, it's medicine. The body was designed to move, not to sit for hours in a chair, not to be hunched over a phone or stuck behind a desk all day. When you stop moving, you stop pumping nutrients into your joints, you stop circulating oxygen into your tissues, and you allow stiffness to harden into pain. But here's what most people get wrong. They think exercise is only about burning calories or building muscle. That's a very limited view. Movement is communication. Every time you move, you're telling your body how to adapt. Good posture, controlled movements, stretching, mobility work. All of these send signals to your nervous system, teaching it how to function properly. Bad posture, repetitive strain, and inactivity send the opposite message, locking your body deeper into dysfunction. When you restore movement, you restore life. The joints lubricate, muscles lengthen and strengthen, blood flow increases, and your nervous system reawakens. Even simple, consistent activities like walking, gentle stretching, or targeted exercises can retrain the body to stay balanced. And when movement is combined with alignment and low inflammation, the results multiply. The body isn't just surviving, it's thriving. The key is quality, not quantity. You don't have to run marathons or spend hours in the gym. You just need intentional, consistent motion that reinforces balance. Think of movement as the daily maintenance your body needs. Just like brushing your teeth, you don't wait until there's a problem. You do it every day to prevent problems from showing up. Here's the trap so many people fall into: chasing quick fixes. You feel pain, you take a pill. You feel stiff, you grab a heating pad. You feel exhausted, you push through with caffeine. And sure, it gives relief for a moment, but relief is not the same as healing. A painkiller doesn't fix the nerve being compressed. A patch doesn't correct years of poor posture. And ignoring the signals your body is sending only guarantees one thing: the problem will be waiting for you tomorrow, often worse than before. This is why so many people end up stuck in the pain cycle. They're managing symptoms, not correcting causes. It's like mopping up water from a leaking ceiling instead of fixing the roof. Every time it rains, the water returns. Every time you move wrong, eat wrong, or stay out of alignment, the pain comes back. Temporary relief becomes a revolving door, and you never truly get out. Now, the real shift happens when you stop asking, "How do I feel better today?" and start asking, "How do I heal long term?" That's the difference between quick fixes and lasting solutions. Real healing requires patience, consistency, and addressing all the pieces: alignment, inflammation, movement, and lifestyle. None of these by themselves is a magic bullet, but together they create an environment where pain no longer controls you. And here's the truth: once you stop relying on temporary fixes, you stop giving pain the power to dictate your life. You take that power back. You don't just feel better, you function better, and when you function better, you live better. So the choice is simple. You can keep patching leaks, or you can rebuild the foundation. One keeps you stuck in cycles. The other gives you freedom. When you put all of this together, you start to see a clear pattern. Pain doesn't have to be a life sentence. It's not random, it's not unstoppable, and it's not something you're doomed to carry around forever. The body has an incredible capacity to heal if you give it the right conditions. That's where the blueprint comes in, not a magic formula, not a quick trick, but a series of simple, consistent steps that anyone can follow. It begins with awareness. Listen to the signals your body is giving you instead of ignoring them. Pain is a messenger, not a mistake. Then, correct the structure. Keep your spine aligned so your nervous system can communicate without interference. From there, reduce the fire of inflammation by choosing foods and habits that calm the body rather than stress it. Layer in daily movement, not extreme, not complicated, but intentional and consistent, to keep your body flexible and strong. Finally, resist the temptation to chase quick relief and instead commit to long-term solutions. That shift in mindset is what turns a temporary improvement into a lasting transformation. This blueprint isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. You just have to take one step at a time in the right direction. Small changes compound into big results when they're rooted in the right principles. The people who break free from the pain cycle are not the ones who find the perfect pill or the newest gadget. They're the ones who understand how their body works and take daily actions to support it. That's how you move from surviving to thriving, from living in fear of pain to living in freedom and strength. When you understand pain, you stop fearing it, and you start using it as a guide. Alignment restores flow, lowering inflammation cools the fire, movement unlocks vitality, and rejecting quick fixes keeps you on the path to true healing. This isn't just about relief, it's about transformation. It's about breaking free from limitations, regaining strength, and stepping into a life of energy and freedom. The cycle ends when you decide to act. Don't wait for pain to control your future. Take control now.